What's the most satisfying way you've ever exposed a fake expert? I was at a networking event for IT professionals when this guy Marcus started holding court, bragging about his extensive cybersecurity experience to a group of impressed listeners. I've been in cybersecurity for over a decade, Marcus announced confidently. I've personally stopped dozens of major data breaches at Fortune 500 companies. People were hanging on his every word as he name-dropped major corporations and threw around technical buzzwords. Just last month, I prevented a zero-day exploit that would have compromised millions of customer records, he continued. The CEO personally thanked me. A young developer asked, what kind of attack vector were they using? Marcus didn't miss a beat. It was a sophisticated SQL injection attack, combined with cross-site scripting vulnerabilities in their mainframe database. I almost choked on my drink. That sentence made no technical sense whatsoever. The hackers were using advanced AI algorithms to bypass our firewall encryption, Marcus added, but I created a quantum-resistant blockchain solution that stopped them cold. More complete nonsense, but his audience was eating it up. I also developed a proprietary algorithm that can detect social engineering attacks through voice pattern analysis, Marcus boasted. 3 companies have tried to buy the patent. At this point, he was just stringing together random cybersecurity terms. What Marcus didn't know was that I'm the chief information security officer at a major tech company, and I actually do what he was pretending to do. That's fascinating, I said, stepping into the conversation. Can you tell me more about this quantum-resistant blockchain solution? Marcus smiled confidently. It's highly technical. Basically, I used quantum entanglement to encrypt the network packets at the molecular level. Quantum entanglement for network encryption? How did you overcome the decoherence problem? Marcus hesitated for the first time. Well, that's proprietary information. Trade secrets, you know? Of course. What about the voice pattern analysis for social engineering? How do you differentiate between legitimate accent variations and actual attack indicators? The algorithm is adaptive. It learns from patterns. I nodded. Machine learning approach. What training dataset did you use? How did you handle false positives? Marcus was clearly struggling now. It's a neural network. Very complex. Hard to explain to non-experts, I'm sure. By the way, I'm curious about your Fortune 500 experience. Which companies have you worked with? Marcus rattled off names of major corporations, claiming he'd saved them all from devastating cyber attacks. That's incredible. I'm actually the CISO at Tech Global Industries. When did you work with us? Marcus's face went pale. Tech Global? That was before your time, probably. I've been there 8 years and I'm the only CISO we've ever had. Before me, it was Tom Richardson for 12 years. The group was starting to realize something was wrong. Maybe you're thinking of a different company. Marcus stammered. No, you specifically mentioned Tech Global's customer database breach that you prevented, but we've never had a customer database breach. Marcus started sweating. There might be some confusion. Let me clear up the confusion. You're not a cybersecurity expert. You're just throwing around buzzwords hoping no one would notice. I do work in IT. Doing what exactly? I'm a help desk technician. The group went silent. This guy had been pretending to be a senior cybersecurity expert when he actually reset passwords for a living. So when you said you prevented dozens of data breaches, you meant you helped people who forgot their login credentials? Marcus was completely humiliated. I was just trying to network by lying about your experience and claiming credit for work you've never done. One of the developers spoke up. Dude, that's seriously messed up. We thought you were someone we could learn from. Marcus mumbled something about misunderstandings and tried to leave, but the damage was done. Word spread quickly through the networking event. Within an hour, everyone knew about the help desk guy who pretended to be a cybersecurity expert. But here's the best part. One of the people in our group was a recruiter for a major tech company. Marcus had apparently interviewed with them last week, claiming the same fake credentials. I'm definitely calling HR tomorrow, she said. This guy interviewed for a senior security architect position. Marcus was not only exposed as a fraud, but also lost a job opportunity he'd lied his way into. 6 months later, I ran into Marcus at another networking event. This time, he introduced himself honestly as a help desk technician looking to learn more about cybersecurity. Any advice for someone trying to break into the field legitimately? He asked quietly. Start with being honest about what you know and what you want to learn. People respect authenticity way more than fake expertise. Sometimes the best way to advance your career is to stop pretending you're already where you want to be.